Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of City Skylines. And I don't know what's going on. They need workers. I think it's I need to click on. I don't get this thing that I need to click on something else and then I can start clicking and stuff. They don't have uneducated workers. This is the problem. I don't want my people to not be educated, but if I educate them, they're not gonna work. And I put a high school. Look, all of these are educated, and then wait, some of them are even mid-educated with the high school, and over here, lots of them are. They are making a commute. These people are making a commute to that high school over here, because that's the only high school. Like most people, like all people over here are educated, at least at the basic level, and it's great for one side of things, but from the other side it's horrible because we don't have people to work and we're losing money because of that. So I need to zone more things. Oh, but besides zoning, I've zoned this over here. Um, I don't know why. I was just experimenting. I didn't quite finished off the neighborhood that was over here. I think it looks better finished because it ended over here, so it kind of ends more naturally with more trees, and I decided to make like this kind of river-sided street, and it has some trees in it, so it's nice to go around. And it's gonna be the boundaries for this district. So yeah, we need to expand because they're clearly wanting more zoning. Is it the tree that I want? I think it is. Oh, and this is exactly the length I wanted. So where's the I need to get the what? Uh, I'm so confused right now because I cannot even think of the words. Yeah, I was thinking of the squares that I need. So if here I'm gonna get 4 squares, I need 7, so it's here, right? Yeah, it's kind of over here. And yeah, that's basically it. And now I can just do a normal grid right here, right? Yeah, I can just... No, that's gonna create a lot of traffic there. So I can just copy it like here. No, please do it on the place I asked you to. Thank you. And yeah, this is gonna be this district. Let me start zoning because I need stuff over here. Do I have any piping? I need to see if there's any water situation underneath here. I'm not gonna do any public transportation or services because we already have those. I don't think we should bother too much with it. We have basically everything above if they so choose to go search. Oh, actually here I messed up the zoning, but it's okay. They can have a bigger zoning if they need to. I think they can actually occupy 4 squares, but I like the 3 squares better because it was a more compact grid. So here is just gonna fill all of this in without actually going overboard with it. So yeah, this is what I was mentioning. I don't want to go to this side. I want this side to be uh, the river, even though we have some houses over here, but they're like a little far away from the river. They're not quite on top of the river. Like over here, they would kind of cut off the river, and it could be a problem if there's some heavy rains and a flood, and that wouldn't be nice. There's a fly flying around me, and it's quite annoying. I cannot kill it because, or I try to shoo it, but it comes back. And I'm sorry if you hear some buzzing sometimes, because it goes around my head, and it's quite annoying. But I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do anything in regards to that. I need to put some pathways actually, so they have access to the bus. Otherwise, they will just choose the easiest solution, which would be driving the car. And I really want to incentive them to use the public transportation. So we need a pathway to a bus station. And since we have one here, we can just cut off from here. Let me actually get anarchy so they can connect nicely. So that's basically the pathway that we need there. We can actually have one to here, to that one. How am I gonna do it? Maybe like this and cutting there. Yeah. And more. Maybe on the dead end over here, maybe I can put something like this. And over here as well, because it's like such a small space. And now they can walk over it. Is the demand still high? It is. So I should actually zone all of this. Actually, on today's episode, I would like to fill all of this, but that's again, like we've done on other episodes, that's maybe thinking too much and wishing too much for an episode, but we'll see as the episode progresses. God, the fly was just right on my face. It's so annoying. Like, I don't like to injure any animals, but for the love of God, flies get my nerves. They just annoy me. They, I don't know exactly what they do for nature. I guess they decompose stuff, but why would they decompose something in my bedroom? Okay, the squares. It's always a problem to get the squares right. And it's one of the things that takes me the most time, so that's why I'm always late. And I cannot finish the episodes because I take too much time making the grid correct. Now, we cannot have a middle part, otherwise we wouldn't have the grid we are. I don't know if it is a we, but it's at least a me that I would like. And yeah, so I'm gonna do it like this. I think we had or we have. I'll check it in a minute, but I think we have a small neighborhood that looks just like this, and it's curious. Um, no, it's really a matter of we had. I've demolished it, apparently. Oh yeah, it's like over here. I demolished it. I had it for a minute. It was one of my improvisation ones. Why aren't you connected? That seems like a very logical thing. Except you wouldn't connect perfectly, so that's not nice. And okay, you can have a smaller grid, but it's totally fine. You can have different things over there. I need an avenue just to make this. Is it the one that I want? Yes, it's this one. I just need an avenue there so it pleases my eye. And over here it can be commercial. Oh no, I need the square tool, like right over here. And again, over this side, I need to put the pathways, but I'm gonna forget about them. So I need to do it quick. But I really need the pathways. And I'm gonna put some more commercial here, and the rest can be residential. But again, I'm gonna do the pathways before I forget. So there's a bus station right here, so it could be quite useful if there was a pathway right here to here, so that people can cross. Is there any other bus stop like right on this side, so people can cross from there to here? And is there any other that we should be aware of? No, this is actually a good neighborhood in terms of walking. Don't you need any more residential? Because like... Oh, I can speed this up. Why was it on 1? I'm sorry. That's why it was going so slow. But this is worrying me. I keep seeing more and more cars. They're starting to not use the public transportation. Wait. Why are they using the other style? Oh. Oh. Well, I'm sorry, but I seem to have forgotten the district in here. So, all of you that just invested a lot of money in making those beautiful Italian and European, no, there's no European. No, Italy is European, but I was saying the Italian theme and the European theme. I'm sorry for your investment, but you need to um, demolish everything because you're not welcome. I'm sorry, I don't want American houses as well, so Bye. And all of these, like, go. Bye. Nobody invited you to the party, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but I know I have to be rude to get the message across. Now, health is fine, right? Okay, we have two clinics, like, far away, but they can still keep it together. What about, yeah, death care is also good. We could actually have another fire department, but it would actually be more beneficial if we had one of the big ones. So now I need to redo the path, but it's okay. I'm gonna put it right over here, and they can use it. So now this whole area is taken care of. I won't even have to worry about it anymore. I need to put the pipes again here. I forgot to put them, and I really should have made all of it before. But yeah, being me, I forget a lot of stuff that are mostly important and keep focusing on small details that are not in the least important. But yeah, let's keep doing this. I'm just gonna zone more because our losses in money just are growing right now. I'm not happy about it. So I need to zone all of this. All of this is gonna be zoned, and I'm just gonna hope for the better. I'm gonna hope that the economy fixes itself, because messing up with taxes hurts the economy. So I'm just gonna keep it as it is. Low taxes are beneficial. I don't want to raise them. They're already quite high. Like, I wanted to have them all on 9, but I have them all on 11. But when we were really bad, I had to put them on 13. So only if we are under a million, like on the reach, almost getting to to zero, like 100,000 or something like that, maybe then I'll raise the taxes. But until then, I'm not gonna do that. Do I need more zoning here? Yes. I can put some zoning here and here. It's quite odd, actually, when I think about it profoundly, that there's not buildings, commercial buildings, bigger than the 2. I've tried. I've made a 4, and they don't use it, and it leaves like huge gaps. Um, can I do anything to improve? Oh yes, I can. I think this is gonna hurt the economy again, but I can put the taxation on relief, and now they will come all here, which might be a bad idea, but we'll have to try. Um, other than that, oh, I think I've done some stuff and actually didn't record. I think I had a tunnel. I've made a tunnel here and it's not here anymore, so I probably didn't save. So some progress that I've might have done, it's not here. Now, with more people, is anyone working here? Okay, we have 4 out of 16. 3 out of 12. 3 out of 16. Okay, it's a problem. I really need people to stop going to school. I've actually eradicated schools in Cherry District, and I'm just hoping they will. Well, I'm not gonna deliberately hope that they die, but as the population grows older and they die, the newer population will not have education. It's kind of sad when you think it as a humanitarian. Humanitarian? I don't know the word. Humanitarian, maybe that's the word. In a humanitarian way, but in terms of the game, sometimes education is not a good thing. And now people are abandoning buildings. And why was your... Damn it. I wanted to see why it was abandoned. Okay, you're also complaining because you don't have enough workers. This is a problem. A real problem. I'm gonna have to cut on the expenses with schools. But I like the schools here. Maybe I can eliminate the ones we have here. But like, I don't want my population to be all uneducated. I'm gonna have to eliminate one. I guess you're gonna be the one. We have to reduce capacity for the sake of people having jobs, because they will be educated and don't have a job, and I don't want to install that mod that allows them to work on a job that they are overly qualified. But I want them to succeed in life, but it's not quite the time yet. We don't even have offices for them. And over here maybe we're quite exaggerating, so I'm gonna have to decide which school it's gonna remain here. Let me see, do I like this one? Eh. They're both, in my eyes, quite meh. So I can actually eliminate them both. And I just destroyed something I didn't mean to. So, damn you, school. I used to like school, and I still like school, but this school in particular, not fond of it. Okay, I can actually put some more commercial here, because they're screaming for commercial. Well, they were. Now they're not screaming for anything, and this is quite frustrating, because I have an episode to do. So what can I do? Road layout. That's all I can do. I can just plan for the next expansion. You'll just connect here. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to do it. Oh, actually, I can expand it to a different avenue. Somehow I feel like I've missed something in the beginning of the episode, but now I cannot figure out what it was, so I'm not gonna be here and thinking about it profoundly. This is not the grid I'm looking for. Why did I sound like that thing from Star Wars? I like Star Wars. I like a lot of movies. I don't think this is the type of thing I should be talking about here, because it's kind of unrelated. People don't really want to know what I like. If anyone's watching this, they're probably just watching it for fun or to fill the time. What was I doing? I need to zone this. I don't really think people would come here just to hear what I like or don't like. That's the type of thing I do. With myself. Just kidding, I don't actually watch my videos. Because I cannot stand the sound of my voice. That's like the worst thing of editing, is to hear my voice. Don't know why, but it's quite a thing. It's apparently a thing with all humans. We don't like to hear our voices. Some people do, which is good, but most people don't. Maybe a park, that would be nice. Can I put the big park? Nope. Smaller park. Is this the middle? I would like the middle. Look at them, they're happy now. More? I'm gonna do it. We have like no time left. I would like to have 20 minutes of an episode, but I guess we'll just stretch it to half an hour. This will be a challenge because I cannot put something that would make it a shortcut. I need people to go through the main avenue. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna have to do the entrances farther apart. Oh yeah, I can see what I'm gonna do. You're gonna have to watch this. This is really... It's not clickbait, because it's in the episode, and it's not saying in the next episode. It's really just like, you're gonna have to watch now what I'm about to do. Because I cannot explain it by words, because my English is not that good. Oh, where? Here, right now I'm just figuring out the grid. The usual grid that this British UK, why do I say British? It's UK. British is only referring to Britain, which is one of the kingdoms of the UK. Why am I'm not here to teach history. Or geography. Oh, this will leave a gap that I'm not sure if I like. Well, it might be interesting for commercials, so I'm gonna keep it. So I'm gonna have an entrance here, actually. And on the other end of the neighborhood, you're gonna have the other exit. So it will not be a shortcut. It would be a longer way at a lower speed. So people will still be coming through here, and only the people living on the neighborhood here will come here. And maybe just a road right on the middle, just to actually separate a little bit of... Not really separate, because I don't want to separate stuff, I want to join them together. It's more of a joining function rather than a separating function. Does this have water? No, but thank you, I did remember. And who am I thanking? Myself. That's one of the people that you always have to be grateful for. Yourself. You wouldn't be here without yourself. And also you have to thank your parents. In one way or another, they got you here. Unless this is the future and you actually were manufactured in a factory. Now that's really mind-blowing stuff that I'm not really in the mood to get into. Did the district grow to here? Okay, so it's safe to build. Now this is gonna need parts because this is massive. This is a massive area, so it's gonna need, in one form or another, it's gonna need a park. Oh, maybe that's where... No, I don't have space for a park. I don't have space for the big parks, only these. Can I fit them here? Oh, I can have them on the corners. Good. It's all the same, but what can you do? You can just... Oh, actually, why is the grid messed up? Now I'm sad. Not literally sad, but just mildly sad because I like the grid to be perfect. But it's okay. Nothing is perfect or completely perfect. They're always like 99.9%. Okay, so this is zoned. Now, really, I wouldn't go out, like not literally out, but I wouldn't finish this episode leaving this here. I'm just gonna finish this and then I can go do something else because I need to end the episode. This is really a long episode. I understand that people don't like long episodes, especially from someone they're not like subscribed to, because I get a few views, but I have 32 subscribers, which I am quite grateful for those lovely people. But I do understand that most of my audience doesn't even know who I am. And I wouldn't like, when I see a new YouTuber, I don't spend much time there. It's not that I don't like, it's not that I don't like them, but I don't really know them that much to invest that much time. And so I understand that position. Oh, now what I do? Why is the grid all messed up? I guess I'm just gonna follow this grid that I have on this side, because I cannot count on the other one. So this is the 4, 5, 6. And yeah, we're almost over. Just missing like a park or something over here. Can I put a bigger park here? Oh, that would have been amazing. I can put this one, but they're like super happy with parks here. Okay, this is all the parks you need. And Parks and Recreation, I don't know, is that a show? I think it is, but I really don't know that show. I just heard the name somewhere. Okay, now all of this will be zoned, and it will grow until the next episode. But for now, this is all that's gonna be here. The trains are going by ferociously on my right side. I can see them, which is quite nice. I like to see all of the trains. We have the commuter trains on our rail, and we have industry trains, and we have the intercity and regional trains that come from outside. And there's a lot of styles, and there's a lot of death here. Yeah, see what I was saying? This population has ended its life cycle. Now a new set of people will come in, and they will not be educated. Hopefully that will resolve the problems with jobs. Oh, do we have a problem with garbage? Yeah, I can just higher the budget because I'm pretty sure I lowered it. Yes. But not now, I don't need it now. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. If you liked this video, please leave it a like. If you have any suggestions or comments, leave it down in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye bye!